I want to talk about the inelegance of Donald Trump, the presumptive Republican nominee. In the hours after the horrific shooting in Orlando, he was accepting congratulations for being tough on Muslim extremists on Twitter, not really in the best taste. He called the American judge a Mexican, which educated independents are showing in polls they don't like. You don't talk like that anymore. You don't call a woman honey. You don't call an African American boy. You don't do certain things. It's been this way for many decades. So you don't say colored. I mean, there are things you don't say. And Donald Trump still says them. He said in his speech on terrorism the other day, he's not going to be politically correct. Well, that may reinforce his own voters, but according to Charles Franklin, the Marquette Law School, the people who came out for Trump in the primaries, who had never voted in primaries before, were significant. But those people who had never voted in primaries before had voted in November elections. Trump needs people who have never voted in November. What Trump needed to say after the terrorism is we need to shore up our security. We need to connect the dots. We can't let our feelings and guilt hurt our ability to call the authorities if we see something suspicious, like in the mailings to the San Bernardino bombers to their house in the weeks before. A neighbor said, in one case, the neighbor said he didn't want to be accused of racial profiling. Well, yes, you could talk about that and also say we need to embrace our Muslim friends, make them feel part of America so they can then feel comfortable finding radical voices inside mosques and work with imams. But Trump doesn't say that. He just gets tough, says he won't be politically correct. He doubles down on the Muslim ban. Even though you're not going to really see the religion on a passport, you're going to stop like members of the British Parliament from visiting America, or business people from Toronto for coming to Boston for the weekend. No, Trump, while he gets tough, also has to show an elegance and an acceptance of this giant country of ours, and not do it in such a way as to turn people off. He can't lose educated independents and win. He's got hardcores, as he said once in the primaries. I love the uneducated. Trump needs more. He needs uneducated and educated to have a chance, and right now he's behind. Trump can't sound like a bully and win. He has to sound like a humble man who respects all people and show a little more grace in his rhetoric. My 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Capital Consultants and Edge Construction. Mike Tuig and his staff can read your kitchen, your bathroom, your basement, your staircase, make your home feel just like home. We can talk about this and more on the radio, and I'm sure we will at 8 on 92.1 FM The Mike, The Mitch Henck Show. Talk to you then.